Welcome to Ancient Craft, where we explore the evolving dynamics between the US, Mexico, and China. As Mexico strengthens its ties with China through significant investments, key industries such as automotive manufacturing and electric vehicle production are experiencing major transformations. This shift in alliances presents substantial challenges for the US, potentially reshaping trade and economic influence across North America. What does this mean for the future? Let's dive into why this shift is shaking things up. Mexico's growing economic independence from the US. For decades, Mexico's economy was deeply intertwined with the US, thanks to trade agreements like NAFTA and the USMCA. The US was Mexico's largest trading partner, which fueled economic integration. However, recent developments show that Mexico is moving toward greater economic independence. China has invested $2.3 billion in Mexico between 2018 and 2023, including $150 million just in 2023 alone. These investments span across sectors like automotive, renewable energy, and infrastructure, giving Mexico the opportunity to diversify its trade, reduce reliance on the US, and strengthen its global position. This shift challenges long-standing assumptions about Mexico's dependence on the US, prompting a re-evaluation of economic strategies. It's clear that the balance of power in North America is changing. China's multi-billion-dollar investments in Mexico. In 2023, China made a strategic investment of $272 billion in Mexico's automotive sector, which accounted for 72% of China's total investments in the country. These funds are not just for manufacturing. They also cover R&D centers, supply chain integration, and workforce training. This boosts China's competitiveness and gives it direct access to North America via Mexico. These investments foster economic growth, job creation, and technological advancement, helping Mexico solidify its role as a global manufacturing hub, particularly in the electric vehicle market. From the US perspective, however, this growing economic partnership presents a challenge. Chinese facilities located near the US border could intensify competition, especially if Chinese companies use Mexico's trade agreements to export goods to the US. This highlights the need for the US to reassess and refine its strategies to maintain its economic influence in the region. The lithium boom. China's eye on the white gold. Lithium, often referred to as the white gold of the 21st century, has become one of the most sought-after resources in the global market. This vital mineral plays a pivotal role in the development of electric vehicles, EVs, and renewable energy technologies, two sectors that are poised to redefine the future of transportation and energy consumption. In particular, lithium is the backbone of EV batteries, which are driving the shift from fossil fuel-powered vehicles to cleaner, more sustainable alternatives. As the world increasingly turns toward electric vehicles and renewable energy, the demand for lithium is skyrocketing. One country that has recognized the immense value of lithium and its strategic importance is China. With its rapidly growing EV industry, China is determined to secure access to this critical resource. And one country with abundant lithium reserves is Mexico. Over the past few years, Mexico's vast lithium deposits have attracted global attention, and China is at the forefront of this resource rush. In 2023, Chinese energy giant JG Yang took a significant step in securing Mexico's lithium by signing a 20-year liquefied natural gas (LNG) deal with Mexico Pacific. This move highlighted China's long-term commitment to collaborating with Mexico, particularly in securing access to its lithium resources. By entering into this agreement, China is positioning itself to dominate the global EV market, ensuring that it has a consistent and reliable supply of lithium to fuel its rapidly expanding electric vehicle production. This strategic collaboration also gives China a substantial edge in the EV market by enabling it to control key supply chains and influence the prices of lithium coming from Mexico. The control over this crucial resource allows China to maintain its competitive advantage in the electric vehicle industry, which is set to become one of the most lucrative markets in the coming decades. The partnerships forged between China and Mexico promise not only economic growth for both countries, but also advancements in technology. However, this growing collaboration also requires careful management to ensure that the benefits are shared equitably and that local communities in Mexico are not left behind in the race for resources. There is also the important issue of ethics to consider, as Mexico's lithium reserves are an integral part of its national heritage and future development. At the same time, the United States is also keenly aware of the importance of securing lithium for its own urgent challenge: how to ensure its own place in the future of electric vehicles while navigating the complexities of global trade and resource competition. Before we dive deeper into the implications of these developments, do us a favor: smash that like and subscribe button. By doing so, you'll help us reach more auto enthusiasts like you who are interested in the latest trends and insights. Now let's shift gears and move on to our next point: the EV market. Mexico as China's North American hub. The electric vehicle, EV, market is undergoing a dramatic transformation, and Mexico is emerging as a crucial player in this global shift. With the increasing demand for electric vehicles, China is strategically leveraging Mexico's position in North America to expand its influence in the region and further strengthen its dominance in the EV market. Leading Chinese automakers such as BYD and SAIC are planning to establish manufacturing plants in Mexico, positioning the country as a key hub for EV production in North America. These companies are drawn to Mexico not only because of its rich automotive industry, but also because of its proximity to the United States and the favorable trade agreements that exist between the two countries. Mexico offers several advantages for Chinese companies looking to establish a foothold in the North American market. The country has a well-established automotive industry, a skilled workforce, and a strategic location that makes it an ideal base for manufacturing. By producing electric vehicles locally in Mexico, Chinese automakers can avoid high tariffs that would otherwise be imposed on imports and reduce shipping costs, making their vehicles more affordable and competitive in the US market. This shift is beneficial for both countries, as the creation of manufacturing plants in Mexico will generate new jobs, attract foreign investment, and promote technological advancements in the electric vehicle industry. These partnerships between Chinese automakers and Mexican manufacturers are helping to strengthen the global supply chain for EV production and accelerate the adoption of clean energy solutions. However, as Mexico becomes increasingly intertwined with China's EV ambitions, concerns about the potential impact on domestic industries and trade relationships begin to surface. The growing presence of Chinese companies in Mexico could shift the balance of power in the region, and some worry that this could lead to challenges for local businesses and workers. Furthermore, Mexico's role as a strategic partner in China's global push for EV dominance also raises important questions about the country's broader trade relations with the United States. As Mexico's automotive sector grows more connected with China, the US may need to reassess its own position and approach to securing access to critical resources like lithium and securing a stable competitive foothold in the EV market. As the automotive industry undergoes this historic transformation, Mexico's role as China's North American hub for electric vehicle production will continue to evolve, with both challenges and opportunities on the horizon. Mexico's ability to navigate this complex global shift will shape not only the future of its economy, but also its position in the broader geopolitical landscape. Strategic oversight. The US's missteps in the region and China's growing influence in Mexico. As the geopolitical landscape shifts in North America, the United States finds itself grappling with a critical challenge: China's accelerating influence in Mexico. While the US has traditionally been the dominant economic and political partner of Mexico, recent US policies, characterized by trade wars, tariffs, and inconsistent agreements, have weakened this long-standing relationship. Meanwhile, China has skillfully taken advantage of these missteps, positioning itself as a strategic partner that offers both economic stability and the promise of long-term growth. The US at a crossroads, a tale of missed opportunities. Historically, the United States was seen as a pillar of economic stability for Mexico. The close proximity of the two nations, combined with strong trade agreements like the North American Free Trade Agreement, (NAFTA), fostered a robust economic partnership. Mexico relied on the US as its largest trading partner, enjoying the benefits of access to the vast US consumer market, as well as investments in infrastructure, manufacturing, and technology. However, recent actions by the US, such as the imposition of tariffs, trade wars with China, and an overall shift in its approach to international agreements, have strained this once strong relationship. The unpredictability and inconsistencies in US policies have eroded trust in its commitment to Mexico's long-term economic prosperity. Mexico, once a steadfast ally of the US, has begun to question whether its northern neighbor can still be relied upon as a partner.